Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Leo, October 27, 2022. It's a time for working on yourself from the inside out, addressing dependencies and issues of support, and improving an intimate relationship. If you've been too dependent on others, or the opposite, too proud to ask for help, then you'll see and feel it acutely at this time, and you'll want to make changes. The period ahead is outstanding for focusing on issues of intimacy and sharing and developing self-mastery skills. Goals to reduce debt, get support, quit a bad habit, or understand your psychological workings better are favored now. You have a chance to see your inner workings in new, meaningful ways. It's essential to be patient so that things can unfold naturally. Don't push for clarity, and it will come. Energy levels can be unusually low around an eclipse, but they slowly and surely restore in the days following, ideally with more authentic motivation and clarity. If you've been holding on too tightly to a relationship or a financial arrangement, this is a time for coming to terms with the dependency. It can also be a time when you want or ask for more depth from a project, relationship, or endeavor. Use this eclipse's positive blast of energy to sort out financial support issues or emotional entanglements as you go forward. Aligned with Venus, this eclipse has much to do with getting along with others, enjoying yourself more confidently, and perhaps employing some charm. Joy, compromise, and connection are essential ingredients in your success story with money, relationship, and power dynamics. Destiny is arriving. A profound and powerful solar eclipse in Scorpio will electrify the cosmos. Solar eclipses bring fated new beginnings to your life, depending on where they land in the heavens. They bring intense excitement, fresh starts, and sudden new horizons. This eclipse energizes your solar 8th house of intimacy, shared assets, and sexuality. Consider where you are now and how you can improve your relationships going forward. You may decide to build further together or, if on rocky territory, finally reach a settlement to go your separate ways. A new cycle is unfolding. Prepare for a chaotic 6 months as the new moon partial solar eclipse in Scorpio kicks off an unpredictable financial chapter. Your shared assets, finances, resources, property, investments, inheritances, future plans, and debts are in focus during this cycle. Since this is an eclipse portal, it might be best to hold off from manifesting or setting intentions as the eclipse may skew your wishes. If anything, you may benefit from seeing how you react to the power and control while allowing this transformation to occur in your financial matters. The moon is not only still in your financial sector after yesterday's new moon but aligns with Venus, the planet of money here today. This comes just as Venus is inching ahead of the Sun but also as she moves into her final 3 weeks here. This is a chance to take advantage of the momentum that yesterday's eclipsing new moon has created while making this a day for listening to your heart, financial instincts, and imagination. Today's celestial configuration gives you more energy than you know what to do with. Internally you may feel confused or frustrated, while externally you may seem radiant and glowing. Do not let what others do or say influence your choices when it comes to your health. Follow your own internal measure regarding what you eat and how much, if any, alcohol you take in. There is no one else but you who knows exactly what it's like to be in your body. Today's vibrations are going to bring the temperature up a notch in your private life. They will encourage you to express your feelings for better or worse. There will be something of the new, improvised and passionate in the air. You will have a better understanding of your situation, desires and sentiments, and you will want to express them. You may even discover certain hidden sentiments inside yourself. The moon is not only still in your financial sector after yesterday's eclipsing new moon but just as the Sun and Venus are starting to separate. After returning aligned over the weekend, Venus is inching ahead and it is the moon's alignment today that is giving you a better read on the planet of money's influence. Venus is only here for another 3 weeks, but with your financial instincts sharp, this is giving you a better sense of where you want to channel the momentum created by eclipsing new moon. After the Sun and Venus left your relationship sector over the weekend and then the moon yesterday, all that is left now is Mercury, and he too will be gone by the end of the week. As the first planet to return to your relationship sector this year, it is only fitting that Mercury will be the last to leave, with the planet of communication's final days all about having the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. Today is a unique day that asks everyone to really dive into their subconscious mind. With much of the day pointing toward our need to focus our energy on meditation, it's an important time for some much-needed self-care. If the news and media are getting to you emotionally, don't even look at the things that will upset you. This might mean turning off all social media, hiding the phone, and stepping away from the computer for a period of true rest. The strong conjunction between the Sun and Moon in fierce Scorpio is going to kick up a lot of stuff at once. This is a channeling aspect in the astrological world, especially as the solar path enhances the intuitive ability of your mind. It's the perfect day to write in your journal and dive into the intense self-help work that you need to move forward. It's a great time to discover hidden things about yourself that you haven't been able to connect to because of the state of the world. It doesn't mean that you don't care. Empaths and other extremely sensitive people are going to be even more clued into the vibrations of the community without even looking online. This is a good cry kind of energy. Some healing modalities include playing your favorite music, dancing, singing, taking a soothing bath, and even just chilling out and regrouping in the evening. Just after midnight, the moon enters Scorpio, exiting its void of course, which began yesterday afternoon. We are now just a few hours out from the Scorpio solar eclipse, making this an occasion for meditation, silence, and release. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and we might undertake this shedding process in our dreams, letting go of old projections and fears and aligning our intuitive compass. Over the next 2 days, we remain in this inquisitive lunar terrain, seeking deeper communion with our unconscious mind. Before dawn, the Scorpio new moon solar eclipse catalyzes changes to our psychological landscape. As with all eclipses, we are encouraged not to use this time for intention setting. The Sun and Moon's interaction with the lunar nodes prompts karmic events, allowing the universe to work its magic upon us. We should trust the process rather than try to control our fate. However, should we need a meditative prompt to ground ourselves in what is sure to be an energetically turbulent day, we can use the Sabian symbol for the first degree of Scorpio for reflection: tourists on a sightseeing bus. This image is food for thought. It posits the idea of being an observer moving past an observation. We are tourists of our own experience, curious as to the landscape moving by outside our window. We might also consider this Sabian symbol in terms of taking a glimpse into our past, as the luminary's conjunction with the lunar south node suggests that past behaviors, interactions, and conflicts may now consume our attention. If we can detach from the illusion that the past is present and turn our focus to our future, we can avoid getting caught up in unconscious traps now. This eclipse is additionally aligned with Venus, emphasizing our relationships. We may be destined for run-ins with old romantic partners, friends, or colleagues. Or situations transpiring within our current relationships may be eerily reminiscent of prior engagements. We can be curious, like the tourist, about the lessons these people have to teach us, but avoid jumping to Scorpionic conclusions. No need to exit the bus. Matters will become clearer over time.